All right, welcome to the warm-up. Jim Moore, Kevin Calabro. We've got our heavy weather gear on because it's 50 degrees and raining and will be for the next 7 months in Seattle. So if you're watching online somewhere, maybe down in Key West, this is what you're missing for the next 7 months here in Seattle. Great World Series last night. That was some fun stuff, was it not?
Best game I've ever seen.
For the first 5 or 6 innings, it was a comedy of errors. You couldn't believe it was a World Series. From that standpoint, that in itself was kind of special. Guys dropping fly, making little league mistakes in the outfield. That, I think, is what was so remarkable early on. And then, of course, all the wild stuff. Not once, but twice. 2 outs, 1 strike, down to their last thread of life, and the Cardinals come up big both times. Amazing.
It was, well, I really, for David Freese, I've never seen a guy drop a ball on the infield like
Never.
that.
Not in the big leagues.
Never, not in the big leagues.
No.
I mean, I've seen what happened to Holiday, where the shortstop for call was going out there. I've seen that many times. And so it was nice for, whether you're a Cardinal fan, apparently for the Rangers fan, you're not happy about it, but for a Cardinals fan or any baseball fan, it was nice to see him have a chance at redemption.
And the Rangers, I don't know if you call him Buckner of Texas, but Nelson Cruz in the misjudging of the slicing line drive from Freese into right field with a 2-run lead and 2 outs. The rule is prevent against the double. The announcers talked about it before the ball was even hit. McCarver and Joe Buck talked about, boy, those outfielders look like they're a little too shallow. Sure enough, slicing line drive to Nelson Cruz, and the ball hits the base of the wall. I don't know. I think he should have probably caught that ball. I didn't think he got back quick enough. With enough urgency, I thought he took a bad line. I thought he was too shallow to begin with.
Hey, Matt, what kind of defensive outfielder is Cruz?
Bad.
He's bad.
Below
An average right fielder would have had that.
Would Ichiro have had that?
Well, 2 years ago, Ichiro.
Oh, he would have had it this year.
I don't know if he would have had it this year.
I think he would have had it this year.
He would have had it.
Yeah.
Pittman settles all ties here on the warm-up. That's what you've got coming here in the next couple
I've
of hours.
seen
3
Ichiro
o'clock.
blow plays like that this year, but not in the past.
He wouldn't in a World Series.
No, he probably
He won't be in a World Series till he's 45, though. You know that, don't you?
God, I was excited though. I just saw. Because I thought, okay, it looks like Cruz is going to get it, and then when it went off the wall, and then it just ricocheted away from him.
yeah.
Berkman looked like he was right on top of Pujols coming around third, didn't he?
Well, yeah. I mean, Pujols doesn't move real well. And then the home run off of poor Mark Lowe. Wow. C.J. Wilson warming up, and they decide to go to poor Mark Lowe. I said, that Mark Lowe?
I'll say this though. I mean, because it was a 3-2 pitch. He at least threw him a strike. He didn't walk him. You don't want to walk the guy.
Boy, did he throw him a strike.
Was the pitch really fat?
I thought so.
It was. Yeah, it was kind of. I mean, it was down here.
Oh man, he hit that thing dead center field up there on the berm. That ball went. How far you think? 420?
Yeah, probably.
That was a shot.
And the guy who got the ball gave it back to Freese, but I didn't hear what he got in return. Did you hear it? There was something.
I think.
Would you have held on to that ball and sold it on eBay?
No, I'm glad he gave it back to Freese. Hometown guy, that was the classy thing to do. That was the bat apparently.
Okay, wait a minute, Mr. Classy Act.
Huh?
What if somebody told you could get $500,000 for that ball?
Well, look, I'd give it back to him, but it's like, this is kind of the way it goes, David Freese, in the world of baseball.
I like to think I'm a nice guy, but if somebody told me you could have $500,000 or an autographed bat from David Freese, I'd probably take the $500,000 to be quite honest.
Well, but look, what if they don't offer you the $500,000? They're not going to offer you the
margaritas.
No, I think I would have given him the ball. He's a hometown guys from the suburbs of St. Louis, and then I'd have settled for a glove, a nice uniform, maybe season tickets, a cruise of the Caribbean, but not $500,000. Come on, be real. Okay, but this is America. And if you've got something that I want, well, I'm willing to shell it out. That's the way it goes. 3 o'clock, here we come.